Hi everyone, welcome back to Coding Hives. In today's video, we will build a powerful AI meeting extractor app from the scratch. So this app lets you upload your meeting audio and instantly get the full transcript of the meeting, a smart AI generated summary including action items, decisions, and a follow-up email draft. So here we will use React for the front end, Flask for the backend API, OpenAI Whisper for speech-to-text transcription, OpenAI GPT-4 for meeting analysis and summarization. I will show you the demo. Here I will select an audio and I will click Upload and Analyze. We are getting a transcript like this. Then there is a summary. Then a follow-up email. This is a follow-up email. Okay. So cool, right? So first we will start by creating our project folder. Now inside this meet summarize, we will make two folders, one for backend and the other for frontend. So in this backend folder, we have our Flask server and our Python code. In frontend, we'll have our React app. Okay. So first we will get inside our backend folder. Then we will create virtual environment. So for that, Python env, then virtual environment name. Okay. Next, we need to activate our virtual environment, right? So for that, we can write env slash scripts slash activate. Okay. Activate. Yeah. You can see now our virtual environment is activated. Okay. Now we need to install the required libraries. Install Flask, then Flask course, then python.env, then OpenAI, also we need to import git plus https github.com/openai/whisper. Okay, this is for this whisper library. We need to install this. So I hope this much only. Flask is our backend and Flask course help us to talk to React. Also python.env help us to load the secret API keys we are using here. And OpenAI let us send request to GPT-4. Whisper is a powerful speech-to-text model from OpenAI which turns our audio into text. Also, you need to make sure that FFmpeg is installed and accessible mainly your system path. So because Whisper depends on it for audio processing. I will show you that. This one you need to go for this website and you need to download this one. Okay. You need to download this one. And after that, you need to go for the environment variable settings. And here in the path, you can see I added the location. Okay, the same you need to also do. You can see there will be a bin folder. You need to give this location, I mean this address, this path address to the environment variable. Okay, and then you can give OK. That's it. Now we need to create our main server file, right? So I'm going inside this backend. I'm creating one file named app.py. This is our main server. Okay. So I need to create one more file, that is .env, which will store the API keys. Okay. OpenAI underscore API underscore key. Okay. Here you need to give the API key. This is my API key. Next, we will write our app.py code. So first, I will start from importing, like from Flask import Flask. Okay. Also we need a request, then JSONify us to build our app, and this request let us to receive files from the users, and JSONify send back clean JSON responses. As you know, we need to send from worksoup.utils import secure file name. This one is to keep uploaded file names safe. Okay. Next we need to import OS from Flask course, import course. This one for interacting with the React. Okay. Yeah, for the time being this much only. Now we will create our Flask app like this. App is equal to Flask of underscore name. Okay. Next we will do one more thing, like course. Then inside this we will write app. Okay. So this will allow requests from the React. Create a folder that will store the incoming audio files, right? So here I will create one variable like upload underscore folder. Okay, is equal to the file name is upload. So this is the place where the uploaded audios will be stored. Okay, os dot make dirs, then upload folder comma exit OK is equal to true. Now we will start to write the function. So first I need to mention the request type, right? So I can write app dot root, then inside that I can mention the path, right? So here our path we can say upload, then methods equal to post. Okay, so here when someone sends a post request with an audio file, this function will handle it. Okay, def upload underscore audio, this is our function name, and here first I'm getting the file from the front end, right? Whatever audio file I'm giving, I need to get that, right? So I can write file is equal to request dot files, then file. Okay, this will get the uploaded file. Okay, now as the next step we need to secure the file name. So for that I can write file name equal to secure file name, then inside that I can give file dot file name. Secure file name function will remove all dangerous characters. Okay, now we need to build the full file path and save the uploaded file. So for that we can write file path. File path is equal to os dot path dot join, then inside this we can write upload folder, then the file name. This will build the full file path and save the uploaded file into that particular folder. Okay, now we need to save the file, right? So for that we can write file dot save, then mention the file path. Okay, so this is our file path, right? That's it. Now we got the file, right? Now we need to convert this audio file into some text format. I mean, we need to get the transcript of this audio file, right? So for that, I will write a function for transcripting the audio. Okay. So I will write a variable like transcript. Now I will create two more files. Later we will write the code. As I told, we need to convert the audio to a transcript, right? So for that we are using Whisper, right? So here I am going to create one more file, Whisper. We can write whisper underscore utils dot py. Okay, this is the file name, whisper underscore utils. Okay, for the time being I'm not writing any code. Like I will write a function here to convert the audio to the transcript. Okay, so here I am going to use that one also. So here I can write from whisper utils. I will write a function name something like import transcribe audio. Okay, so this function will convert our audio into a transcript. So we are using one more function that also we will mention here. That is, I will give the name as that is GPT, right? So I will give GPT underscore utils dot py. Okay, so inside this also we will write a function to send transcript to GPT. Okay, that all we will write later. So here that one also I will write here from GPT underscore utils. I will write a function. I can write analyze meeting. Okay, analyze meeting. Okay, so now here we will call the function, I mean the transcribe, right? Like transcribe audio. Then inside that we need to pass the file, right? So I can give file path. Okay, so once we got the transcript, we need to pass this transcript to that GPT function, right? So I will call the analyze meeting function here and pass this transcript as the input. Clear? So this analyze meeting function will extract all the important information as we needed. Okay, now we need to return this output, I mean this report to the front end, right? So we can write return, then we need to JSONify it, return JSONify, then inside that we can write transcript, then this is our transcript. Next we need to return the analysis, we can say analysis here. Next we need to return the output from the chat GPT, right? So I can write this analysis, and this one is our result. Okay, this one is result. Okay, result equal to analyze meeting. So now this will return everything back to the user, like the full transcript and the GPT's summary. Okay, so I can write if a name equal to main, we can run our app, right? So app dot run, then debug equal to true, starts our server, and this debug equal true help us to find the errors while testing with the input. Okay, so this much only, this part. I hope you got the code clear. First we need to import OS. Okay, then we need to import Whisper. As I told before, I hope you installed FFmpeg. Now we need to copy the path of that bin file. Okay, so here you need to copy the address. We need to use that one like this, os dot environ. Then inside this you can mention path plus equal to os dot pathsep plus then r. Here you can give the path. Okay. Next, we need to load the base whisper model. Okay, there are different type of models are available. So here we are using base model. Okay, so you can write like model is equal to whisper dot load model. Then inside that you can give the model name base. Okay, so this base model is good for a balance of speed and accuracy. Okay. Next, we need to write the function which will convert the audio into a transcript format. Okay. So I will write def transcribe underscore audio file path. Okay. So here file underscore path. Okay. This is coming from the app.py. Clear? Result is equal to model dot transcribe. Okay, the function name is a transcribe. Then inside that we will pass the file. Okay, so I will write file path. Now we will return the result. Okay, you need to simply return the text part only, right? So I will write like this: return result, and we will make it as text. So this will only return the text part of the transcript. Okay, now we need to give this output to ChatGPT, right? I mean the GPT model, and it will return the summary. So for that I will go for this GPT utils.py file, and here first we need to use from OpenAI import OpenAI, right? Next from .env import load.env. Okay, now import OS. So here we load the OpenAI library, then we can read our API key from this .env. Okay, next we will write load.env. Okay, this will load our env file. Now we can create a client like this. Client is equal to OpenAI, then API key is equal to os dot get env. Then inside that you can give the variable name. So our variable name is OpenAI underscore API underscore key, right? So this is our OpenAI key. So this means we create a client to talk to the GPT. Okay. Now we will write the function. So here our function is analyze meeting, right? We already called the function in the app.py, right? So we will write the code here, analyze meeting, and inside that we will pass some transcript, right? That is the output of that whisper function. So transcript response is equal to client chat dot completions dot create. Okay, now inside this I can write, we are using model is equal to, I'm using here GPT-4. Okay, next field is messages, that is equal to, it is a list. So inside that I'm writing as a dictionary. So here I can mention the role of GPT. So here role is, we can write system, then content is an expert meeting assistant. Okay, and role we can say user, and content is, so here our input is the transcript, right? So I can give like an f string. Here is the meeting transcript. Okay, inside that I can pass this transcript. Here is a meeting transcript, then we are giving this transcript as the argument. Now we can also write the conditions we need, like summarize the key points, then list actions, we can say list action items, then decisions made, then we can write like, and also we can write and generate a follow up email. Okay, so this much thing need to return by the chat GPT. Okay, so now we will get some response from the chat GPT, right? So I can write return a response dot choices of 0 dot message dot content. Okay, this will return the response from the chat GPT. Okay, so I hope you got a clarity about this code. Like we are giving the transcript to GPT, and it will return a response as we are mentioning here, like it will summarize the key point, list action items, decision made, and generate a follow-up email. Okay, now we will start to create our front end part. So this all we need to keep here in the back end. Okay, this all come inside this env, so I'm changing that all things. Okay, now we need to get inside of this front end. So here I will go for another terminal, a new terminal. We can go for the front end part. And first we need to create the React app, right? So I will create npx create a React app. So now we have created a React app. Now we will go for this src folder. So inside this app.js, so I will remove these all things. Like we need this app.css, we will write later. So here we can write import React. Also we need use state, so you can write use state from React. So this is for React and state management. Okay, next we need to import Axios. So import Axios from Axios. Okay, so this will make our HTTP API request. Okay, so when we import Axios, that let us send data to our Flask server. Also we need this app.css, we will write later. Okay, create the state variables we need in our project. Okay, so here I am using one file, then one function named set file. Okay, is equal to use state, then initially I am assigning it as null. Okay, so this will store our uploaded file. Okay, next one thing I need is for loading. Okay, set loading. Okay, this is a function set loading is equal to that also we are using use state, and initially I'm assigning it as false. Okay, and the last one I'm using is result. Okay, this is to store the AI's response, I mean the transcript plus the summary. Okay, so I can write result comma uh, set result. Okay, is equal to use state, and that one I can initially assign as null. Okay, so here we assigned three state variables. Fine. So now we will write the remaining function after designing the front end part. Okay, so here I can write here instead of this app I'm writing it as a container only, the class name. Okay, and here inside this I can write h1, and here we can use one brain emoji. This one I'm using, and here we can write AI meeting extractor. Okay, so this will be our heading, and inside one para I can use here also we need to use some CSS that I will add later. So here the content is upload your meeting audio so this will return the HTML like a JSX format. It will show a paragraph like this. Now I need one more div, use one input. We can, like it is a file, right? Input type, so input type equal to, we can write file, then we can write accept is equal to audio. Okay, then we will write one function on change, one arrow function. We will call the function in the use state. Okay, set file, then e dot target dot files of 0. Okay, so here this accept audio means it will accept only audio files. So to select a file, we store it using this set file function. Okay, now we need a button to click, right? Button on click. On click is equal to we will call a function, we will write the code later for handle upload. Okay, handle upload, and I will write like this, disabled equal to loading. Okay, so when this button is clicked, it calls the handle upload function. If it is loading true, it will need to show analyzing, as you see in the output here. Here if it is working, it will show analyzing, otherwise it will show upload and analyze, right? We can use a conditional rendering here. So inside this I will write, if it is loading, it will show like analyzing, otherwise it will show upload and analyze. Okay, upload and analyze. Now we need to do one more thing. If it is loading true, we need to show a spinning loader. Okay, that code we need to write in the CSS as next. Loading. If it is loading, then we can use this and conditional. If it is loading, then we can show a div like I will write a class name to write a CSS as well. So here I can write a class name loader. So it will, we need to write the code to load the spinner. Okay. So if loading is true, it will show a spinning loader. Clear? Next, we need to show the result, right? So for that, I can write result and then if the result is ready, we need to show the result, right? So for that, I can write div also div. Here also we can write some CSS. So I will simply adding CSS like results. Okay, and here we will make a section as we need to show the transcript summary, then the mail and all, right? So we will make it as a section. So inside this section we will show a heading. Can again make a brain symbol if you like. I'm adding that one also here, and here we can write AI summary. Okay, first we are giving the summary, then I can use one like the different sections we can use using pre, right? So pre, here first I'm giving result dot analysis. Okay, analysis. So this pre work like a line break. Also we need to close the div, right? Yeah, so this much part. Here we need to write the function, right? We didn't write that function for the handle upload. I will write that also here. So here we will write const handle upload, right? Then we will make async. Then like this. We need to check if there is a file, right? So we can check if not file, there is no file, then we need to show a message, I mean an error message, right? Return alert. Okay, and you can say please upload a file. Okay, you can also make set loading true. Okay, file is not selected, then we will show an alert. Okay, then we will set the loading to true. This will help us to show a spinner while the upload is in progress. Okay, next we will write like this const. Next we will make a variable like form data is equal to new form data. Okay, so this one why we are using is to we need to send a files, like we need to send files through the post request. That is why we are using this form data. Okay, now we need to attach the file to this form data. Okay, so for that I can write form data dot append, then inside this we can write file, then file. Okay, this matches what our Flask backend is expecting. Like it is expecting a file, right? That we are sending from here. Now we need to make a try catch block to send this to backend. Okay. So inside try I can write const response is equal to await axios a dot post, then http. We need to pass the URL. Okay, localhost, then the port is 5000 and upload, right? This is our link, I mean the URL, and here we need to pass our form data, I mean the audio file. Okay, And when the response is coming from the backend, we need to set that into our result, right? So we can write set a result, then inside that we can pass this response dot data. Okay, so inside this try block we send the form data to our backend using this axios dot post. When we get a response back, we store it in the result and we can show it on the screen. Okay, and if there is any error, so we can catch that error, right? So catch, then we can give a message like alert upload failed. Okay, we can say upload failed, please try again. Okay, we can also make a message like console dot error in the console, like this error. Okay, if you want, you can also add a finally session that will run in both cases, right? So finally we can make a set loading false. Okay, so if there is any error, we will show an alert, and the finally block runs no matter what in terms of the loading spinner. Okay, I believe now everything is perfect. Now we will try to run this code, but before that we need to write this app.css section. I'm not showing that writing this app.css section here. Also, I think we need to add some more thing here. Like here also we need to add some styling, right? This one I can write a class name equal to, this is the subtext, right? So I can write subtext. As the video is getting lengthy, I'm not showing or writing the CSS code. If you want the code, you can ask in the comment section, then I will share it in the GitHub. Okay, so this is the front end, I mean the CSS part. I just pasted it from the previous code. So now we will try to run this code here. So now npm start, and here also we will run here also some errors there. Still we will clear our backend part. Yeah, you can see our .env is inside this env file. That is our problem. So we need to make it outside. Okay. Now we will try to run. Okay, now it's okay. Now in the front end part, I will check what is the problem. So here we will check the error 46, line number 46. You can see here I used a fragment like this, then I closed like a thing. So I can write result and leave class name result. I think here no need this section fragment, right? Yeah, that much. Now one more array is there. We will check that also. You can see here this one is closing here, this one should be here, right? Loading. Now we will try to run one more time. Cannot resolve axios. Here we forgot to do like this npm install axios, right? I think it will clear our problem. Now we will try to run. This is our output window. When I'm choosing a file, Here I have one file, so I'm just passing that file and I'm clicking upload and analyze. We can see we are getting the transcript, then the summary, AI summary, then a follow-up email. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.